Klaudya Markos is a sex kitten. She's a Latin Barbie. She's one to be reckoned with, and she's the life of the party. My name is Luis Aguilar, and I'm 26 years old. I'm from Texas, West Texas. I'm from a small town called San Angelo. It was really difficult when it came to just being gay, so even bringing out drag was just even a way bigger challenge. It was another thing. There was no gay bar in my hometown, so if you had to do drag, or if you wanted to do drag, you had to go to a bigger city. So that was really difficult. And there's times that we did drag and we would just hit it to the straight bars. Big group of our friends, but you know, no one really messes with you. It's just sometimes, you know, you have those closed-minded people that just don't care for it and don't want to see it, but it is what it is. And you can't be weak if you're gonna do drag. My alternative ego is Klaudya Markos. I was too scared. And I'm from Texas. I'm from a small town in Texas, so I couldn't really bring her to life. And I didn't know how to. I didn't know anything about drag. I didn't know what drag was. I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what work you had to do to get drag started. I didn't even know it was called drag. Don't ask, don't tell situation. My dad and I don't really talk about it. He knows I do it. I do respect my dad because he doesn't say anything negative about it. He understands what I do and he knows I love what I do. And he kind of just leaves it be. He might not get it, but he's not going to question it. My mom, it took a little bit for her to kind of get around to the idea, just because she just worries a lot. She's a really typical Mexican mom, you know, typical Mexican mom, always worrying about her baby, still thinking people are going to judge me or laugh at me or you know, criticize me. Those were her concerns, not what I was doing. It's just that. But no, she's fine with it, and she loves the transformation, and she thinks it's a really great form of expression. I used to draw a lot of characters myself, just like, I was really into like the Victoria's Secret models, and I was into like the ladies I would see in the telenovelas and how beautiful they were, and just perfect bodies and beautiful face, beautiful hair, everything. And so I would just love to draw these beautiful women, these characters, and it was kind of somebody that I always envisioned, and that's how I just got started, by basically drawing the perfect woman that I thought I would like to have as a alter ego. And that's basically how I created Klaudya. When I started doing makeup, I just did makeup for a lot of drag queens. And it was fun working on drag queens, and it's fun being able to express yourself through makeup and helping others bring their character to life. But I had that little itch, that yearning in the back of my head that I kind of wanted to do it myself. It was actually until I saw like Tu Wong Fu for the first time that I fell in love with it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could do this. I could like make Klaudya myself. Just give me some wigs, some makeup, and I'll figure it out. But it wasn't until I was like 18 that I actually really brought her out. And that was not even full force. It was just kind of dabbing, getting my feet wet, and seeing how it would be. But that's the first time I actually got a taste. And that's when Klaudya slowly started becoming a reality. I felt like the most glamorous glamazon ever. I felt like a true Barbie doll, and that's how it started. That's why I'm the Latin Barbie. That's how the whole nickname started. Because I remember that night, all I kept saying was, I feel like a life-size Barbie. And that's what I like. I want to be like a life-size Barbie, a superhero. I want to be a glamazon. I just want to be out of the ordinary. I want you to see Klaudya and think that you could see her in a comic book. You know how comic books have that woman that's just, her proportions are just out of the ordinary. They're beautiful, they're everything. They're ridiculously gorgeous that it's not something you would see just out there in the streets. And that's Klaudya. Drag is just, she's a character that I built, and something that I kind of just had like a superhero. And never thought I could actually bring her to life. And now that she's out here, it's crazy to see what I've built.